Howdy y'all, got a brand new piece of travel gear replacing an old one? Let's get to it. So, over the past few weeks, my watch here, over the past month actually, it's been falling apart. I don't have the strap on here. It's actually been cracking. Y'all can see that it's cracked. That actually happened today. But thinking ahead, I already bought a new one, but I believe this to be a very important piece of travel gear because this watch has been through so much. It's been through all kinds of stuff at a horse stables. It's been through welding, woodworking, traveling cross country, planes, being banged into everything, rides at amusement parks for a lot of time on amusement park rides, just traveling everywhere, getting in and out of cars. It gets banged, gets ruffled up, and this finally started cracking. This rubber started cracking probably 2.5, 3 weeks ago. So I went and bought a new one, and it is from Brigade QM, so above and beyond standard issue. Now, this one I did buy at, is either the Exchange or U.S. Patriot Supply, something like that, U.S. Supply on base at Fort Leonard Wood, and it was about $19.99, so 20 bucks. I went to the website, their actual website that they have manufacturing them, and it was about $17.98, but shipping was $9, so it's quite expensive. But I really like the watch, especially for the price is fantastic. So we're gonna go and open it up. I find this to be very important on my trips because I can just change the time whenever I need it, and just in case a phone dies or if I don't want to be looking at the phone. I don't like pulling out the phone all the time anyways, always looking at it. If I just want the time, I can just look at the watch. And it is waterproof up to 50 meters. I have no desire to go below 50 meters in water. If I do, I don't have to worry about watch anymore. So, a couple extra stickers to cut. And I'm excited to get a brand new one. Again, very inexpensive for what it can do. It can withstand impacts. I've banged on all kinds of things: metal, wood, concrete. Taking this critter everywhere with me, and I'm just excited for the new one. So it comes with its little display critter, which we will obviously toss, and the instructions. I lost the prior instructions, so I kind of just been pressing buttons trying to change times, and it still works. I kind of memorized them, but it's nice to have the actual instructions again. And just to kind of show it off a little bit, I do run on the 24-hour clock, makes things so much easier for me. And I just can't say enough good things about it. I wish it would have lasted longer, but again, almost 2 years, so about 1.5 years actually. But for 20 bucks, so with the shipping, just say it's $27, $28. And this has been in the sun when I'm riding horses, when I'm out and about traveling. It's been in cars, baking. Well, I have, because I drive with my hand on steering wheel, so it's right in the sun all the time. It's just, it puts up with a lot, putting on and off backpacks, donning and doffing. And as you all can see, the scratches are minimal on here. There are scratches, but you can barely see them. And I have backpacks with metal stuff on to adjust because they're heavier duty, and it don't phase it. It doesn't phase it at all, and that's why I wanted to buy the exact same watch. I didn't want to buy anything different, even if it says it's better. Still, for the price, it was fantastic. And I don't ever take the watch off. Only time I have to take it off is if I'm going through security somewhere. So if I'm going into a courthouse, I've had to take it off. Taken off for some securities at some airports. But normally I can just go through because I have my TWIC card. So when I'm traveling, I don't have to go through the whole TSA thing. I just go through like a TSA pre-check. I just show my TWIC card, have it already on the flight boarding pass as well. So as y'all can see, it fits great. It doesn't feel, sometimes some watches, they'll be bowed out and it will look really weird because it will be super hard. It's already kind of malleable, and I really enjoy that. It feels like it's already worn in. It doesn't feel stiff, and I really like that. The feel is great. It's not too big. It's not those ones that take up half your forearm and half your hand. It's nice and solid, and I'm just not worried about it hitting anything. Obviously, I don't try and break stuff, but this can withstand some abuse. This one right here, just now today, cracked right there. It's been cracking on the inside, so it's been pinching hairs on the forearm a little bit, but it's been doing great. My first indication that I was needing a new one was when this piece that holds the flap broke about a month ago. But nothing with the actual timepiece itself indicated anything wrong. The battery I've never had to replace. It's been great, and it's great that it has the glow in the dark. You can't really see it because it's so light, but it does turn green, so at night you don't see anything until you press the button. You can see it a little bit better on the new one. It's a little green, but at night you just feel for that button, you press it, and you can see it plain as day. The background's all green, everything else is black, so you have your what day it is, day of the month, hour, minute, seconds. You can do stopwatch, timer. You can do several things on it. I can actually go through that really quick. And I like how simple the instructions were before I lost them on the other one. It's just one little page, and that's great because I don't need pages and pages. So there's normal time display, alarm, chronograph, time setting. There's alarms. I did find that out by mistake because I was doing stuff and I accidentally hit some buttons, which they're pretty easy not to hit because they're almost recessed in a little bit. But I accidentally hit it, and for some reason I set several alarms in the middle of the night. So for a while I was waking up because my watch was going off until I finally figured out how to stop the alarms. But that only happened once. I never had to worry about it again. So again, pretty straightforward instructions. Y'all can see a little bit better what it has on there. Let it focus some. So we have our light, which is the top right. We have our mode key, which does multiple things. Reset key all the way to the right, bottom right, and start. And each one has several purposes except for the light. It only does the light. So when you press one and then another, it can change different things. But it is a very simple watch. It doesn't have too many bells and whistles. I wasn't needing a bunch of bells and whistles. It's just a straightforward, simple watch. And I remember buying the watch when I first got it and couldn't wait to send the picture to my best friend back home here in Los Angeles. And it's like, got a new watch. It was great. And I'm happy to get a new one because it feels wonderful. And it just reminds me of that time of sending the picture back. 50-meter water resistant. I've had this submerged. I've gone swimming with it. I've had it in salt water, doing metal detecting in the ocean. I've had it in showers every night, and it has not failed once. It has not glitched. It's been great. It says Japan digital movement, whatever that means. Doesn't matter, it works. 10 digits, LCD display. It means something. Again, I'm not worried about it. I just want the time. 12 and 24 hour selectable. I have it set on a 24-hour clock. It makes it a lot easier for me if I'm doing stuff at night, and whether I'm waking up and it's dark, is it morning, night, it really helps out. I don't want to look for AM, PMs. So daily alarm, hourly chime, minute, second, month, day, week, and electroluminescent backlight, whatever. Long word, it lights up in the back. The back lights up. Very simple stopwatch. Stainless steel back. It does feel nice having the stainless steel back. That way it's not just rubber there, it's actually some steel, stainless. Feels good. The case is 47.5 millimeters by 52 millimeters. And it says PU rubber strap, whatever PU, it sounds like it stinks, PU. But no, whatever the strap is very comfortable. Even after a year and a half before it started cracking, it's very comfortable. Instructions included, obviously. Lithium battery, CR 2025. So if you're worried about it going out, you have a CR 2025 lithium battery. It works just fine, apparently. I've never had to replace it. What failed was the rubber. But again, for 20 bucks, or if you have to buy it online and the shipping, and it's 28 bucks, for this that for me, has gone through everything, and I don't even get worried if it gets knocked around, slammed on some steel. I'm welding around it, woodworking, wood dust all over it, traveling, the sun, salt water, submerged in salt water, sand, anything and everything. It's been perfectly fine, and I'm very happy with it. So, sorry to see this one go because I really enjoyed it, but I'm getting the exact same one. But I do recommend, if y'all are traveling and y'all are worried about a really nice watch being banged around, at least for travels, you can wear something that's super simple, it's very inexpensive, and it's very handy to have so you're not pulling out your phone. And it's also nice when you're walking around different places. I don't like pulling out the phone if I'm sightseeing unless I'm taking pictures, because if there's other people there wanting to grab other people's phones, which happens in tourist spots all the time, you could be filming or you're pulling out your phone looking for the time. I can just simple do that, and I don't have to worry about someone trying to take my phone. It makes it more ease of mind there. So if y'all are worried about that, you have something nice, simple. And if you have expensive watches at home and you're traveling on the road, flying, all that good stuff, and you don't want to take your really nice watch with you, if you're going overseas or into a sketchy area, you can have something that's super, super inexpensive that will handle anything. And I just can't say enough good things about it, except for the rubber might break for you after a year and a half, going on 2 years. So that was it. I just find it to be an essential piece of traveling gear, equipment, and something that I always need on me. It's a must to have this watch with me at all times. So hope y'all enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to seeing y'all in the next video.